know the old me. 24 shots later, Kobe.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay Wiz coming live from the Man Cave as usual. Coming in at number 24 in my NBA power rankings. That purple and gold for Laker Nation. Let's go!
Defense by Tatum. Yeah. Great crossover by Ball. Zubac misses badly. Marcus Morris comes from Detroit. And
back down his last two, he struggled a little bit early.
Ball with the step through. Oh, showtime. Lonzo.
Good job, and Jason Tatum took it. Oh,
he
beautiful.
dimed up Kuzma. Ball with a sweet pass. Brown with a tough manufactured shot.
Lonzo Ball, that's his 9th rebound. Beautiful full court bang. Primarily in the fourth quarter when everybody knew where the ball was going to be.
Lonzo Ball on the post up. Nice drop step.
1 for 11 last night, 1 for 4 tonight. This is what he does well.
With the steal and the finish. I want to say the Chicago Bulls were the champions last year. Ball punches it home.
Inside the lane, and a steal. It's Brewer into Barbosa, and Nance comes up high and goes down hard.
Well, we are in Staples in the desert here as the Lakers faithful. Here's the alley from Corey and the oop from Nance Jr.
Clarkson looking for some room. Oh, down the middle goes Ingram, and he throws it down with one hand off the dish and the feed from JC.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. It's yours truly, Tay Wiz, coming live for the Man Cave, of course. For those subscribers who's not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to that Twitter page, hit that Burek, TAE_WIGGS. Like I said once a time before, you know I keep you up on the latest news and transactions going around the NBA. But right now, thus far, coming in at number 24 on my NBA power rankings is the City of Angels, the Los Angeles Lakers. The reason I chose this team because first and foremost, their record last year was 26-56. In the division, they was 6-10, but also in the Western Conference, they was 16-36. The record I chose for them this year would be 31-51. Not too bad, but they making some improvement. But the roster makeup, Corey Brewer, it's not a lethal scorer. He's still a defender. He's long and athletic. If you need one thing about Corey Brewer that I do give him credit for, he would defend some of your best players. But the one thing I do not like about Corey Brewer is that he relies on the three-point ball a lot. Maybe the Lakers can get him off that three-point line and have him just straight defend and take a couple of easy shots here and dunks. Lakers would be fine. Second and foremost, I like Jordan Clarkson as the point guard, shooting guard role. Gets the job done. He's very, to me, he's kind of low-key underrated just because now the Lakers don't play much on TV like they used to in the past because there's no Kobe, no Shaq, and we can keep going on about what the Lakers had in their past. But right now, he's a solid point guard, shooting guard, would you say? Because I believe he may take his game to the next level. Luol Deng is getting up there in age as well. He's on the same Luol Deng that we seen in them Chicago years. Now I can say that yours truly been watching Luol Deng since he first came into the league from Duke University. Lost his step. So that's what comes with the wear and tear on the body. Remember, I keep telling people I never use the word, oh, he's beat down and broke it down. I'm not using that word. These people are not cars. But I will tell you one thing. The body does require some rest at some point in time. Like I said, Luol Deng has a lot of wear and tear. He's not the same Luol Deng. They got Luol Deng in the Lakers organization and on that basketball club as a leader and the mentor towards these guys and show these guys how to be a pro's pro. And I think they got a good locker room now since everybody else is gone. The key departures of Nick Young and Timothy Mozgov, Turk Black. I can keep going. D'Angelo Russell, Nick Young. These guys are gone. get a new fresh look, and Luol Deng will keep that team on his heels. He know what it feels like to make the playoffs. He know what it feels like to miss the playoffs. But with Luol Deng in the locker room, it's still a vital piece. He can still go. He don't have to be Luol Deng of the past. If Luol Deng can just give you 10 points, about 7 rebounds, that's a good game for Luol Deng. But the person I'm looking for to step their game up this year as well is definitely Brandon Ingram. 6'9", 6'10", small forward. We know he was last year. He was light in the bridges. He's putting a couple of pounds on, trying to get that NBA body back to how he used to need it to be. So he's getting that body ready so he can be a facilitator, and at the same time he can attack the hole. So a guy like that, when I sit down and watch certain guys play basketball, like a Brandon Ingram, I'm looking at this guy back when he played at Duke University, just watching some film on him, and definitely in the NBA. He has some Kevin Durant resemblance. He's long, like I said, he's athletic. He can get to any spot he wants on the floor because it's kind of hard to guard a fadeaway shot and try to block one when you're 6'9" and 6'10". So all you gotta do is keep working and working and working. He's right there where the Lakers want him to be. Gotta come out there with that attitude. I'm gonna say all the time, you gotta come out with that fight, that grit, and that grind, especially for a young team like this as well. And you got Ivan Zubac, big guy in the middle. I like his presence. He's a rebounder. He's not scared to go get it. And that's what you want from teams like this. And a piece like him, he's going to get to the basket, folks. Good footwork for a big man. He know where he know where he's supposed to be on the floor at all times. Then, too, you got Thomas Robinson, another piece that they added to this team, to this young ball club. Feisty player. Played at Kansas with the Morris twins. So he got some of that on him too, some of that grit. And you know you need a gritty team if you want to make it in the NBA. They are playing the hostile West, first and foremost. That's the reason why I chose their record to be 31-51 compared. Last year they was 26-56. So I gave them 31-51 because in the West you still got the OKCs. You still got the Spurs, the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors. You still got to run through these teams 4 to 3 times out of a possible 82 game season, which is going to be tough. They still got to come east and play some of these top tier ball clubs teams as well. And I'm just going through looking at the roster with the key additions. Kentavious Caldwell, that's a great pickup. Like I said, 1-year deal, $18 million. That's a great pickup for the Lakers. A definitely great pickup. They're gonna love him. Watch him in Detroit. Like I said, I got the NBA League Pass. I'm a basketball type connoisseur guy. I watch different games on different nights to get my feel for the NBA League and what it has to offer. I definitely think that's a great pickup. He can shoot the ball, and he also plays defense. Another two-way player who goes unnoticed because he plays in Detroit, in the Motor City. Nothing's in Los Angeles. The lights would be shining bright. Can he live up to that hype now? He goes over on a 1-year deal on an audition. So with him starting and getting a feel for a new place and a new home, calling his home Los Angeles, he would be fine. I'm looking at other key acquisitions they got. Brook Lopez. That's huge for them. That is definitely huge for them. A starting center. I can score. That can score, folks. He can score, and he got great footwork. The 7'1" guy got footwork, and Los Angeles Lakers are gonna love to have him. And also another guard they picked up, Tyler Ennis. One thing I noticed, the Lakers kept a lot of guards. You still got Vanderbilt on your team. All these guards, so you're gonna have to get rid of some guards or make a trade. Tyler Ennis played for the Houston Rockets, been on the Milwaukee Bucks, been on a couple of teams in the last couple of years. Can he make this Los Angeles situation a good situation for him? Can he call this team home? Can he make this his home? I have seen him playing before in person. Great ball handler. He is definitely a facilitator. He can get to the spot, pass you the ball. He puts the ball in the right spot where the player can catch it, especially for big men who like to catch the ball and tend to fumble the ball a lot. He's going to put that ball right between the numbers. Alex Caruso. Like I said, that's a great pickup for them as well. 3-point shooter. Need to work on a little bit of defense, but he's definitely can knock down the trade ball. Josh Hart, another point guard they got in the draft. Like I said, they point guard heavy. That's including Lonzo Ball as well. So we know some of these guys are not going to make the Lakers training camp roster and preseason roster. So we're looking at players, new faces, going to be in some new places once this time comes. Thomas Bryant, another great rookie they got. Go-getter, slam the ball, run the floor, play defense. He's patient on offense. And my last two guys, I'm going to talk about them a little bit more. I'm definitely digging Kyle Kuzma. And the reason I bring him up, because in the Summer League, this guy averaged 20 points per game. Yes, I said Summer League. And people keep saying it's only the Summer League. Don't get caught up in the hype in Summer League. It's not getting caught up in the hype in Summer League. You watching what these guys can do. If he can transition that over from Summer League to the real thing, the 82-game season, the Lakers would be fine. Like, they're going to go through they bumps and bruises, their ups and downs along this long road of 82-game season. And Kyle Kuzma, he can hit the three. He can play inside. I seen him hit the 15-footer. And he plays defense. That's what you want from a young guy like that. Really about 6'8", 6'9". And he reminds me of a slender Scottie Pippen. I know that's a lot to say about a rookie, but when you just start watching games and you comparing these guys to certain athletes that you watching on TV, old school wise, and people are like, oh, who you compare this guy to? I'm looking back, I see his athleticism, and I'm definitely saying Kyle Kuzma, he has that same type of make and model as a Scottie Pippen. He's key. Lonzo Ball. And everybody keeps saying about this guy, Lonzo Ball. Him right here. Bring the picture over so y'all can see it. Can Lonzo Ball be the face of the Lakers? That's a lot to ask for a young guy coming from UCLA. Second pick in the first round. Can he carry that weight on his shoulders? Big Baller Brand is there. You got his dad doing stuff. Tip my hat off to Big Baller Brand. I like what they do, and I applaud them for that. A father in his son's life, show him the right things, how to handle business. So back to Lonzo Ball. And everybody keeps saying, oh, he's small, he's skinny, blah, blah, blah. It's not football. It's not the gridiron. You got to get and play between the numbers and the lines. NBA, this is basketball. Yeah, they do play between the lines, but we not out here tackling folks. And one thing I'm going to say about Lonzo Ball, well, I've seen from him, work on defense a little bit more. He tends to get lost on defense a little bit. I know he can rebound. He's a great passer, and he can score when he wants to at will. I know his rookie season, like I said, he's going to go through some ups and downs, some bumps and bruises. If he stay healthy and keep his team on the right path, well, who knows? But at the same time, this is the West. The West is a concrete jungle. It's going to be a fight to get to the finish line going through the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs. So that's just the preview of what I gave to you guys about what's going to happen in the Western Conference, who's coming out, who's going to face each other in the finals. But if this guy right here that I'm looking at, Lonzo Ball, let's take a good look at him. I know everybody been watching when you see his brother and all that stuff. LaMelo and LiAngelo. Shout out to Baller Brand once again. If Lonzo Ball could do what he did and duplicate that, what he did in Summer League, and transition that over to the NBA 82-game season, Lakers got something really, really special. Remember, the free agency period after next NBA season will come up, and they have wiggle room. They got picks, trade aspects, and they got players they can get rid of. So just keep your eyes open, because Laker Nation will be back in Tinseltown with what's going on. This is just the beginning of what's going on. This is what I have. And you got Magic Johnson back in the LA front office as the basketball and president of operations. Then you add, which is a great pickup because Magic Johnson is a Hall of Famer, an Olympic gold medalist, 5-time NBA champion. So he knows what it takes to build a championship roster. He didn't play for so many of them throughout his course of his NBA years. And that was a great pickup by the Buss family. Now, and you got to tip your hat to Jeanie Buss for making that happen. And also, the hiring Rob Pelinka, the former NBA agent, I'm going to just sit back just like this. Lakers coming back, folks. Give them a couple of years. They coming back. And the reason I'm saying that because you got a Hall of Famer and Magic Johnson. You got Jeanie Buss, who understand the Laker way, how her father was running the Lakers organization in those days. Then you get Rob Pelinka, a former NBA agent. That sound like a good. Look, I'm gonna go back. New analogy. I gave you the oatmeal with the shrimp and grits. I just gave you plain oatmeal. But this analogy right here, this is almost like salmon crow cut. And this is my analogy. You get the can, you get the can opener, you take it out, you grind it up, throw a little egg in it. This is Rob Pelinka and Jeanie Buss and Magic Johnson. They are the salmon crow cut. Magic Johnson is the salmon, the meat, because he can get the players that Rob Pelinka is the egg, the yolk. But to give it that flavor, it was Jeanie Buss. A little seasoning, salt, throw your bell peppers in there, onions, turn it all around. Now guess what we forming? Forming a patty. It's a team. Togetherness. Put in the skillet and the sizzle in a minute. That's your team right there, the Los Angeles Lakers. They know what they doing. They sitting at the table. They getting ready for the 2018-2019 free agency period. The Lakers back. You got to tip your hat to that team right there. That's what's going on my power rankings. And my projected lineup would be probably Alonzo Ball at the point guard, Jordan Clarkson at the 2, at the 3, Brandon Ingram, 4, Julius Randle, and at the 5, of course, big man in the middle, Brook Lopez. They got to get the wins early. They have to. And y'all know who I am? Reporting live for the Man Cave. Tay Wiggs. Like I said, subscribe to that Twitter. Hit that bird. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, folks. Hit that bell at TAE_WIGGS. You know I keep you up on the latest. And until next time, folks, we out of here.